Hi friends, and welcome back to Lily's reading. Today we're going to do a general love reading for all the water zodiac signs. And for those of you who don't know how I do my readings, this is something that is definitely new of a way that I'm doing it. Okay, so the first line we're going to start with, this is Cancer. Second line, this is Pisces. Third line is going to be Scorpio. Okay, so I'll hold up the cards just so you guys can see it. I read everything intuitively, so remember, if you're reading my cards, try to read intuitively as well. Other than that, take what is for you, and leave what is, not for you, for someone else who is going to need it. So let's jump in. We have the Ace of Wands. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Then we have the Emperor. You could also be dealing with an Aries and Capricorn. And then we have the Earth, which is, you could be dealing with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, so when I see this type of reading, I feel like somebody is coming back. Somebody is returning in from your life, and they want a new beginning. Okay, the way that this person is going to come back is almost like a take charge type of feeling. I don't know exactly what's going on in their mind, but I feel like they're getting creative. They're looking for a way to come back to you. They're, maybe that way to come back is like, oh, I need you to look over some papers or some contracts, or what is your opinion on such and such, or hey, how are things? Just something of a smaller conversation. It could be bigger conversation, but I don't feel like it's going to be a heart-to-heart conversation of what you're looking for. Okay, I feel like eventually it's going to turn into love, because I feel like you or your person are single. I feel like maybe both are going to be single. Can be. I do feel like your person, though, I don't know why I'm looking at his face and he just looks like, I'm the shit. Like, I'm going to make things right. I am going to say what I need to say. It's almost like he's not taking accountability for anything of the past, but he just wants to move forward, and he's like kind of doing it at a rush. It's almost like diarrhea at the mouth type of feeling. I've been doing A, B, C, D, E, F, elemental P. It's almost like like he's coming in at such a fast pace is what this feels like, or it's unorganized is what this feels like. But they want a new beginning. They want to start something new. And then we see the butterfly here, which, the caterpillar is always slow, and then it turns into the butterfly. So maybe this person has went through a major growth period. There's something that is like bringing this person back to you, and I feel like it's just an unorganized type of energy is what I'm feeling. So let's get a little bit more on this story. Spirit guides and angels, give us a little bit more, please. A little bit more. Ten of Cups. They want overall happiness, right? But they also want to complete a dream. They want more. But the thing is even though they're coming back, and it feels like they're coming back with no plan, right? Because it's like something unexpected. I know, like Page of Cups, you normally would see like it's surprise, but I feel like it's because you can't see it, right? She's looking out into the water. You can't see the boats coming. You can't see anything but the stillness of the ocean. But it's almost like something pops up from the ocean, and it feels like that Page of Cups as to where this energy is coming from. It's like you didn't expect this to happen, or the wave just came out of nowhere, but all of a sudden it's like all your feelings, everything comes crashing in. Maybe you can't sleep, you're having a burden, you're having anxiety. There's something that is going to happen where it's going to be like, holy crap, I didn't notice that. I didn't see this coming at all. I did not expect this to happen. So spirit guides and angels. And also with the Four of Swords, I believe if you do look in the book, it does state that someone has, she's removed her heart. That's one thing. But it states that someone is sleeping peaceful now. They're having better nights. Like things are happening in such a better way. The advice Spirit is giving you, it's like Spirit is the one who's doing this. Spirit, I feel like, remove this person and they're bringing this person back. I feel like there was such a way where it's not that you didn't deserve this person, it's that this person didn't deserve you. Or there was something that was going on to where Spirit felt like your person needed to grow up, or you both needed to travel down different paths in order to reconnect. And I feel like now it's like your happiness is coming back. Your spotlight that was meant to be there is now shining. I feel like, you know, there's a lot of courage and a lot of strength of what spirit is doing. I don't feel like that courage and strength is you. I feel like the person that they're dropping right into your lap, that they're bringing right back to you, it's taking them a lot of courage and a lot of inner strength, which is why they're coming back unprepared. They're just going to find themselves stumbling along. It's almost like they're just going to do it and not think about it. All right, so that is the advice that Spirit is giving to you. More like this is what's to come next. I don't see anything of like, hold on or do this or do that. It's more of like, it's happening. This is definitely happening. So let's move on to Pisces. Pisces, you guys have been going through a lot in your past, I see. I feel like, and I'm going to tell you what you could be dealing with in a minute, but I'm just going to get the story out. I feel like you guys went through so much in life that, you know, it's almost the fear of having someone else in your life and another one and another one. And it's like you feel like you keep finding all these people and these people are not to your standards. And it's not what you expected or not what you wanted. And Pisces, when you guys give, you give with everything that you have. And you're very observant people. But I feel like this next person who's rolling into your life, I don't feel like it's a pass. Actually, it could be two things that are going on. I feel like it's almost like the energy just changed. So just give me a minute, because it's like Spirit had just completely wiped something out of my mind and was like, all right, Vicky, give them this one. They'll understand this. Someone from your past as well is coming back. I feel like they're coming back at a fast pace. Almost like you weren't happy with what they gave you in the past. What is going to make you happy with what they are trying to give you now? So I feel like that's the cup, right? It's almost like they're handing you a cup and you're like, yeah, but you gave me 3 cups, or it could have been 3 years of your life. There's something, and these cups weren't filled. What makes you think that this cup is going to be filled? I'm not willing to walk down memory lane to where this person is like, yeah, but in this cup is a big ass offer. I want you. I want to stay with you. But just remember, they're the knight. They're not the king. Okay. They're not anything else. It's like they're coming back with no plan. So this is what I feel like. It's like they're willing to fight for you. They want to do all the fighting. They want to, or they're going to need to grow with you. But I also feel like I can see more fire, almost like we're going to burn this town down. Like I need you to see me. I need you to know me. I need you to listen to me. It's almost like they're coming back with the fight is kind of what that feels like. So with the Knight of Wands, Wands is fire. You could be dealing with the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You could be dealing with Cups is water. You can be dealing with yourself, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And then we have the Pentacles, which is Earth. You could be dealing with the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, so let's get a little bit more in this story. Spirit guides and angels, give us a little bit more to this story. What is going on here? And what I was actually getting ready to say in the beginning is like, you finally found your person. It's like Spirit finally put someone in front of you and you finally found your person. But then I think that's what happened is now that you found your person, someone from your past wants to come back and they want to give you an offer. That's where I think I was going at with this. And maybe Spirit was like, okay, Vicky, nope, give them this. You're jumping the gun. It is. It's someone from the past. And this is what's going to confuse you, right? Because I feel like, and even you know this might be some breadcrumbing. Someone from your past is coming back to where it's going to confuse you, where it's like your person's going to get creative. Maybe they want to move in. Maybe they need help. Maybe they need this, A, B, C. Like I said, they need something from you in order to get their foot through the door to solidify that now you guys are talking. They can get flirty. They can get whatever way that they want, right? But just be careful because you already have something going good for you. So Spirit guides and angels, give the advice, please. And they're going to get creative, like I said. This could be something to do with work is probably what they're coming back, or maybe you met them at work, but it's definitely something. Spirit's advice to you, and I'm going to be real with you, is close this door. This past is not going to work for you. I feel like because the reason why it's not going to work is because in the past you felt like you were in the cold. In the past, you felt like you were left alone. In the past, you had a lot of struggles, and there ain't no other person that is standing around you to help you out. In the past, it was almost like you couldn't see for yourself that there was a key and you could do this by yourself. It took you a long, long time to get up and figure out where that key was to open that door to possibilities and happiness. It took you a long, long time to heal, to where the death and rebirth, this is where it happens. You had to let something go. And when you let something go, you manifested something beautiful, which is what you have right now. So at the Eight of Swords, don't feel like this. Don't feel like you're stuck. You already have something going good for you. You don't need to go backwards. You don't need to feel like you're stuck. Your person also could be playing, like your person that's coming back could be playing victim. So just be very, very careful. Oh, my headphones fell out. All right, so let's move on to the next one, all right? So here we have is the Scorpio. So I'm going to lift these ones because I do know that you can't see these ones. But we do have Justice, we have the King of Pentacles, and then we have the Ten of Wands. So I feel like there's something going on where it's like we're trying to make something fair for all parties, to where I feel like we need to take accountability. We need to take the blindfolds off. Yes, we can use our intuition, but we need to see something for what it is and to stop, more beating around the bush on something. So I feel like as the King of Pentacles, it's like someone's been working really hard, and it's almost like now your King of Pentacles wants to play. Okay. So then we have, but the Ten of Wands is like someone also feels like they're a burden. Someone feels like the pressure is too much. Someone feels like, like they'd rather walk away because they don't want to burden you with something. All right. So I feel like with the Justice, you could be dealing with the Libra. Then we have Earth here. You could be dealing with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Then we have Fire, and you can be dealing with Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. Okay. So there's something that is going on in this story that is showing that it's almost like before, it's like, I don't know, it's like your person has been working really hard. Your person has been, looking for stability, trying to build something, trying to make something of themselves. But your person also feels like they have a lot to bear, a lot of weight on their shoulder, a lot of burden, a lot of something that is going on with your person, to where it's like they want to be able to play. They want to be able to do something, but it's almost like they're in their feelings because they also feel like something is too late too. Give us a little bit more to the story, Spirit Guides and Angels. Your person is hurting. Your person is, maybe there was a heartbreak, and maybe that's, your person did this. But here we go. Your person, there was a heartbreak because your person wanted something new. Or maybe it could be you, but it's definitely your person is feeling that burden. And so there's no trust in this type of relationship, to where your person, they might know this and they might want something new with you, but they also know, like, it's the question of, are they really going to try? Are they really going to show? Because we always say actions speak louder than words. Spirit Guides and Angels, what is your advice? They're also afraid of you leaving. Spirit says the advice that they're giving you is to stick around. Try to see if this is something that is going to work, because the both of you, it feels like you need to work on something, okay? Because it's almost like, use your intuition. It's like you're receiving a download of information. Maybe you needed to see something, or your partner needed to see something, but Spirit is saying it's like there's something that connects the both of you guys, to where they're saying you might want to start working on each other. It's like maybe some therapy, maybe there's like, you can find something that's going to help the both of you become creative. Because just because you're bored, right? She has a candle. Just because she has all these skills on the table, but it's like, if she's bored with the candle, pick something else up. If you guys are bored with each other, get creative. Bring back that spark that used to be there, is what I want to say. It's almost because, you know, one of you is standing still and you're like, it's not good enough. Let me see, and this is where the no trust part comes in, right? Let me see your Facebook. Let me see your social media. Let me see this. Let me see that. Instead of doing that, Spirit is saying you're gonna have to work together because the trust is broken, and that's where that pain and that hurtness is coming from. All right, you guys, I do hope that you enjoyed this reading. I want to thank you all very much for sticking through it. If you got through it all with me, thank you. And I will definitely be on the next one. What am I saying? You guys will definitely see me on the next one. Please continue to follow me. Please continue to share my page, anything that helps me. And then I can, you know, post some more things out here. But yeah, thank you all very much. I'll see you all later. Bye.